All right, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for coming on this presentation. This is for the Easy1Up Business Opportunity Presentation. Hi, my name is Peter Wolfing. I'm the CEO of Multiplex Systems. If you're not familiar with what Multiplex Systems is, Multiplex Systems is the holding company for a multitude of different online ventures. Easy1Up is one of our flagship products. And so we've been in business for 21 and a half years almost, and pushing it almost 21 and a half years. So that's dinosaur years in the online space and offline space. So very, very proud of that. And so that's one of the things that I want to share with you right off the bat, that we're just not some fly-by-night company. We're not here for a cash money grab. We're here for a long-term stable business and to provide the mechanism, I guess you can say, for you to be able to do your business and try to keep it alive and thriving for as long as humanly possible. The Easy1Up business opportunity has been almost 3.5 years. We have many opportunities that that maintain over many years longer than that. So that's a great thing. Okay, there's the industry is flooded by a graveyard of companies that come and go. They all think they can run a company and join and be able to start something, and within 2 or 3 or 4 months they're out of business because they just don't know what they don't know. And it's not as easy to run a company as you might think. So you have to have the right mindset to be able to do that and to be able to maintain and the trials and tribulations of doing that. So we do certainly have that. We're here long term for you. And so let's get started with the presentation. First, I want to virtually shake your hand through the screen here, and I'm a real live person. I am very, very open, and I participate on the Facebook chat group, and I am very active personally, directly with the members all the time. So if you know anything about me, is I don't hide behind anything. I am very transparent. I like to think I'm a very professional owner, very humble, and very honest. I like try to run an honest, straightforward business, and I'll always try to treat you right. But long-term relatives or other people, and not only that, but your organization that trusted you to come on board. And so we make these decisions based on that whole conglomerate, okay? Not just, okay, what's gonna make us money tomorrow, and then that's it, all right? So let me get over to my presentation. I'm gonna briefly share my screen. And let me go over here to the beginning. All right, before I start, let me just check in the chat if you can type in that you can see my screen. That will be dynamite. I just want to make sure that that is working properly and you can see that. Chats, those people, yes. Thank you, Carl, William, Winfield, William, Walter, David, thank you so much. Okay. All right, so yes, that's me on the side. And I'm going to shoot right from the hip, guys. I am going to tell you the skinny on the entire program and the industry as a whole, okay? So the title of this is, what if a system was so simple it could change the world? And I'm very, very serious about that, because after doing this industry, I've been in the online space and the offline space and network marketing space since 1990. So practically 30 years, okay? And I've seen just about everything. And one of the enemies of success in a program is complexity. And I'll be the first to admit that I've fallen into that trap as well too, because what happens is once you get to know something and you're really, really good at it, you assume everybody else is really, really good at it. And I'm like building something and putting something together or a system. I'm like, what, you don't get that? That's so easy. But then I had to dummy myself down to be able to get to the lowest common denominator as far as knowledge is concerned, okay? And I'm saying lowest common denominator as far as knowledge in the program, and that's not a derogatory phrase at all, okay? And so with methodology and systems, and what I've learned in network marketing, one of the key things that you can take with you today is, what is network marketing all about? It's all about leverage and duplication, is it not? So the enemy of leverage and duplication is complexity. Okay, you have to have a system that many people can do over a long period of time, and they can duplicate it over and over and over again. Okay, and that's one of the key things is why Easy1Up is so successful. And I'll tell you how I came up with this idea for Easy1Up. I was sleeping one night, woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes as I do, can't go back to sleep, and my brain's just running. And I'm thinking about putting together a program, and I'm trying to run through some ideas of what I wanted to do, what would run. And I said, listen, I'm just going to go simple. And then I started thinking of concepts. What is the simplest thing you could do in color? And I was saying black and white, and then a little bit of hint of red. Okay, so simplicity. The colors of the website had to mirror the simplicity of the program. So we did black and white with a little bit of red, and we simplified the compensation plan, which I'll go into later, and thus eliminated risk practically. There's always some element of risk, but made that so low and the opportunity so high that it just took off like this. We just told 2 to 4 people, did no marketing whatsoever. We didn't go after any leaders. And within a week, people were flooding into the door as far as Easy1Up, mainly because once they saw the video or they saw the website, they were in or they were out, right? Not that everybody's going to join, but they were in or they were out. And they knew because it was so simple to understand. So either you made a decision and say, hey, I can do that, or they said, not for me, and move on. But 3.5 years later, those people that passed on it, they either have come on board or they missed out on a big wave, because we have paid out massive amounts of money, and people have earned massive amounts of money in the range of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, we have some people that made over $500,000, $700,000 in this program while they're doing other programs, right? So, and they're doing this and it's just kind of running on autopilot. Okay, so let's get going. All right, so have you ever wondered how people make it in network marketing? Why do programs make it and why programs don't? And I kind of started off and kind of covered this a little bit before I got started, and it's really simplicity, okay? Why things work and why things don't. You want to keep things as simple as possible and be able to do this anywhere. I work my business on my phone for the most part. Very little on a laptop, not even on a desktop anymore, but sometimes on a laptop, like I'm on a laptop right now, but by and large on my cell phone. And that's the way the world is going, right, with cell phones. And I'm sure you've always wondered, how do some people make it and other people don't? I mean, I still try to figure that out, and I kind of almost gave up figuring it out. And that why, if you put 2 people together, one will say it's a scam and it doesn't work and I can't get even one sale, and other people make $500,000. Why? The system is exactly the same for 2 people, right? So if the system is exactly the same, then how can you make the other part, which is the human element, so that this way as many people as possible can succeed? And that happens to be simplicity. So would you like me to share how we've been able to bring in tens of thousands, over 200,000 people into this program? And how we've been able to do it all around the world. And thank you very much for typing that in. And they say that if you participate, you actually retain more information. So if I ask a question, please type it in the chat. We'd like to see what you have to think and what your opinions are. Okay, we're going to share today the ins and outs of how this program works. And if you're a member on here, please take notes and as far as how this works. Okay, my promise to you is I'm going to be straightforward, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not going to hold anything back, okay? And if you know me, that's the way I roll, okay? Sometimes it's brutally honest, and you might not like what I have to say, but if you don't like what I have to say, think of it as a different perspective, okay? And I'm doing it out of tough love for you because I've been around for so long. I want to see you succeed. Because you know why? Because it's not competition. There is no competition. The pie is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so there's no competition. It's not getting small and shrinking. The pie is so big, so let's just share what we have. And this way we can really make the world a better place, one family at a time, one person at a time. Okay, so the problem, here are some of the problems that we run up against. And if you've been in the industry any length of time, you know that people are going to have these questions or these feelings regarding any program, and Easy1Up is no different. Okay, so I figure you guys are probably thinking about it, so let's just talk about it anyway, because better than not to ignore it, better to talk about it. The main thing that my objective in this presentation is to get you to a point for you to say that, hey, listen, I can do this, because I know that you're thinking, can I do this? Right? Can I actually do this? Can I fit it into my already busy life? Because I know you're thinking about it, and we're going to answer that today. The other thing that some people think about in this presentation, and I'm sure some people are thinking about it right now, is this for real? Right? Is this one of those things? Right? Is this one of those scams? Is this one of those pyramid deals? And the answer is no, no, no. Okay? We don't stay in business for 21 years doing the wrong thing by people. We do the right thing by people, right? And no, it's not shaped like a pyramid. The people at the top don't make all the money, and those types of things. So those answers are really just done through ignorance. They don't really know, and we're here to educate. One of the questions a lot of people asked also is, I have no time. My life is so busy, right? If you're thinking about I have no time, we have systems for that. You can do this business in 15-minute blocks. 15 minutes before your children get up in the morning, maybe two 15-minute blocks. How about if you have an hour and a half for lunch at work, how about taking two 15-minute blocks and work your business, right? Maybe after work, maybe do different things you can do now, so when you get home later on, everything's ready to go and you have leads coming in. That's what I talk about as far as blocking out your time in 15-minute increments. Plus, we also make time for what's important to us. If you saw the value that we have in this program and that it really can change your life financially, you would make the time, because this can really change your life like this. And really the risk is here and the upside potential is really here. And I'll show you how that works. I don't have the money. We've totally eliminated this objection, because you can start this business for as little as $30. There is no monthly fee. This is a one-time payment and you're in. We've had people that have been in here for 3.5 years, paid one time. They haven't paid a monthly fee ever. That's part of the Easy1Up program. Okay. So I don't have the money is not a valid objection. And if you think that you don't have $30 to start this business, then really think what you're saying. That means what you're doing right now can't even generate enough money that you have 30 expendable dollars to put into a business that can generate you much more than $30. Really think about what you're saying to think that you don't even have $30 to sign up, right? One time. And if you work the business that you can have $50, $100, $200, $400, $500 over time, that's going to generate you much more than a little $30. And one of the difficulties that I have I try to get people over is this feeling that they're stuck, right? That you can't get out. Like you're actually in a box and you can't get out of the box, and the instructions on how to get out of the box are taped to the outside of the box, right? It's very, very frustrating. And this could be you're stuck in a job situation that you hate, stuck in relationships that you can't get out of, things like that. With this business, you can do this in such short spurts that it can get you unstuck, and you can start building your dream versus the dream of somebody else you're working for. Okay. Now this doesn't happen like that overnight, and we never tell you to quit your job. Okay. This is a process. Okay. This is a process. And depending on what product level that you come in at, it's going to happen faster or slower, depending on your risk tolerance. Okay. So in order to become unstuck, and it comes back to, again, to simplify. Okay. To become unstuck, you have to make it so simple that anybody can do it. So who is this for? Okay. This is for anyone that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're looking for a better way. You're looking for a low risk, high return type of business, and one that's backed by a company that's been around for 21 years. Okay. If you're that type of person and do it without risking what you're doing full time, that should represent just about everybody on the planet, unless they're just so skeptical they don't want to see anything. All right. Now, if you're looking and you're the type of person that just wants to hit a button and say, fix all my problems, guess what? There is no magic button. This is not a quick fix, get rich quick program. It just doesn't happen. Okay. And that's my brutally honest to you. This is not a get rich quick program. It's a get rich quicker plan. It's a mechanism that if you follow it and don't quit after 2 weeks, it can really change your life. It can, because I've seen it happen to tens of thousands of people all around the world. If someone in Nepal can make tens of thousands of dollars in this program, where the average income for the whole village that they live in is between $200 to $400 a month, then you can do this business. Really? So you say, what excuse do I have, right? They make it happen. And yes, we do have many people in countries like that that are just tearing it up. So if you're sick and tired, this is the right time for you. Welcome to Easy1Up. Okay?
For me, I know a month ago, I was in a place where I was searching for, additional income. My son, he asked me the other day, and this is, a month ago, he asked me the other day if he could purchase an app for my phone. It was like a $7 Minecraft app for a game. And I remember telling him that, we have to save money. We don't have any money. And he literally looked at me and he said, "We never have money, Mom. We never have money." And that was my breaking point. That was a breaking point for me to realize that I had to do something. And so, fast forward a month now, I made almost over $12,000. Like, holy crap, and I just wanted to make a couple $100. And today, like, I just checked, I made over $12,000. And that is so crazy. Like, that never happens, and all I wanted to do was make a couple hundred, and for me, a couple hundred was going to be life changing in that week. And to be able to, pay off some debt, to be able to buy my kids brand new iPads, they were so happy yesterday when I gave it to them. They're like, "Mommy, we got iPads." And I told my son, I said, "You know what? You download whatever you want." I gave him like $100 credit. I said, "Here, son, you take this $100 credit and you download whatever app you want." And he's like, "Wow, Mommy, we have money." And I said, "Yes, we do."
Kukui's a mom with kids that lives in Hawaii. And she said a few $100s a month would be life-changing. And she's made to date almost $100,000 in this program. So if you're looking for time freedom, that's what this type of business brings to you. If you're looking for financial freedom, that's what this type of business brings to you, because you work it on your own schedule. Now, that could be a downside to that as well, too. Let me just be brutally honest, because you are now in control of your business. You are in control of your life. You treat yourself as an employee, that this is a business that you're going to work. It'll treat you in kind. But if you have a bigger purpose other than just making money, it's going to be that much more powerful. My purpose is not the money. My purpose is I want to have impact and contribution to every place in the world, and I want to affect families all around the world with this economic engine that I put together. That is my why, and that's why I do this business. What's your why? We're not looking for that today, obviously, but think about that. What's going to drive you? What's going to cause you to get up early? What's going to cause you to work the business? What's going to cause you to be able to go through the nicks and knacks that happen in your business, and the slings and arrows that are going to come, and the people are going to say, "Oh, it's one of those things and it doesn't work"? What's going to cause you to go through that? Because that's just normal business. That's just not typical for network marketing. It happens all the time. And entrepreneurs get that all the time. And it's very, very normal that that'll happen. But if you have a purpose more than yourself, then you're going to go right through all of that. So why should you listen to me? Well, I'm a best-selling author of multiple books. I've been endorsed by Kevin Harrington of Shark Tank. You'll see him in just a minute. I've won a few awards, 3 XP Awards, 2 Quilly Awards for writing, speaking, and media. I've been inducted to the National Association of Experts, Writers, and Speakers. I have a 501c3 charity. As I said, my business has been around 21 years. And the businesses that I have over the last 20 years have helped 2.2 million people in dozens of countries all around the world, from Africa to Asia to South America to North America. And to date, over $500 million have been earned by the affiliates in my programs. And I've been also on affiliates of NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. And it's not that I'm touting my own horn, is that I do like to think that I have some expertise in this industry. Okay, really briefly on my story. My mom came from Europe. That's the house that I actually grew up in. That is still there, by the way. That is a recent picture. So for those people out here that think that I came and I was gifted this stuff with a silver spoon in my house, we were dirt poor. Okay. And again, that is a recent picture of that house. So it looked actually worse than that before the siding was put on. That's me just on the right-hand side. I also started my stint in the military in the Cub Scouts and the Webelos. And that's me just outside of high school. And I went into the United States Marine Corps, became a sergeant in about 2 years, and did cryptographic technology, which is top secret coding and decoding electronics. And if I actually told you what I did, I'd probably have to kill you, so we don't want to do that. But after I got out of the military, I got the culinary degree. My parents went into the restaurant business. I got a culinary degree, restaurant management and culinary, and then went into the online space in 1990 and started to meet and associate myself with people that were the top of their trade. That's me with Jack Canfield. That's Darren Hardy. That's Gary Vee, Richard Branson, who I've co-authored a book with, Steve Forbes, John Maxwell, Marcus Lemonis, and Simon Sinek, just to name a few. I've written a book with Brian Tracy. You see that right there, called The Will to Win. And if you see over here, I've won some awards and on and on and on. But this is the one I did with Brian Tracy. So just to briefly go over that, it's just because I kind of know what I'm talking about. So please listen to what I have to say and maybe take it to heart. Whether or not you come on board, I think you're going to learn a lot today. So what's the secret? Okay. You really want to know what the secret is. All right. Here we go. Who on here wants to get rich? All right. Who on here wants to get rich? Here's the fat cat getting rich. And they want easy money. This is kind of a trick question because, you know, we all want to get rich. When I first got started in online marketing, I thought I wanted to get rich. But what I really wanted initially was this. That's what I wanted. I wanted a little bit more money than I was paying in my bills, which gave me peace of mind. And from that step, then I could go up from that point, right? But initially I thought, oh, I want to make $1 million. And it was a thought that I thought I had. Maybe a lot of you say, oh, I want to get rich. But some of the things I teach is you don't get rich. You have to make it welcome in your life, because the easiest thing that I did was make $1 million, make a few $1 million. The hardest thing I ever did was really believing that I was worthy to do that, because I didn't think I was worthy to do that, right? At that time, it was if I was making $50 an hour, I thought that was a lot of money. It didn't even dawn on me I could make that much money because my mindset wasn't there, right? So in this program, you might think you can get rich quickly, although you can make a lot of money very quickly. And you might think, okay, to do this business, it might be complicated. Look at all these different things that you have to know. Again, it is not complicated. Just take it one piece at a time. So if you keep it simple, the core of the business, we in turn of the company run the mechanism. The only thing that we'd like you to do is to get eyeballs on a presentation like this, to go to a lead capture system, a video presentation system of some sort. There's many of them out there that use Easy1Up, and you just point them to that. So if you can go like this, point, you can do this business, right? If you can send out a postcard, you can send out a piece of mail, and you can point people to a video and say, hey, I can't explain this. Watch this. Let me know what you think, or let's talk about it. You can do the business, because that's how simple the business is. If you don't have to sit there and explain the business, that's what I'm doing. You don't have to sit there and explain the business. That's what the presentation does. If you can go like this, point, you can do this business.
What is going on? I wanted to shoot a quick video about Peter Wolfing to let you guys know a little bit about him. I've known Peter for several years. I mean, gosh, we must be going on about 8 years now. Peter reached out to me and he said, you know what, I'll be your coach, I'll be your mentor, I'll be your trainer. And it hasn't been that bad since. I mean, it's been a great relationship throughout the years. He's a great coach, a great mentor, a great trainer, multiple six-figure years with this guy and what he does. He knows what he's doing. I mean, it's been a great experience, and I've been truly blessed to know him. If you guys are looking for a mentor or a trainer, or somebody to take you to another level as far as mindset or prosperity, or just somebody that could actually change your life in a real short period of time, I have to tell you that Peter Wolfing is the man that could do it. I mean, he's just really, really always growing and adapting That's something that a lot of leaders and coaches in the industry nowadays do not do, is they don't adapt with the time. And he's always adapting, always growing, and always sharing. So it's a great honor to know him. It's great to call him my friend and my mentor and my trainer. And you guys be really blessed to get to know him better too. So Peter, if you're watching this, hoorah, brother. Talk to you later.
Hoorah, that's a Marine Corps saying. Thank you very much, Scott. And guys, when he says join Peter Wolfing, I don't sponsor people in the program. I run this machine. So if that ever happens, we push people back to people in the program. We ask them questions. What are you looking for? Where do you live? And we'll direct them back to you, the members, because the company is not in competition with you. So let's go into the product levels that we have here, okay? As I said, $25 is the initial product entry point, the elevation product. There is a $5 one-time administration license fee, so a total of $30. Okay, the next product up from that is $100 with a $10 license fee. That's $110 total. That's the Elevation Elite product. The next one up from that is $250. That's the Vertex. There's a $25 license fee. That's $275 total, one time. Then you get into the bigger dollars, which is the Vertex Elite of $500. That is a $50 one-time license fee. Again, all these are one-time purchase prices, okay? Now, do you hear what she's talking over there? That's Vietnamese. And that is my training office in New York City, where she's at right now. She's doing a Facebook Live to her group in Vietnam. And her and her husband live in Texas, and they came and flew to New York and met with me for 2 days. All right, and she is actually a former Mrs. America / Vietnam, okay, and also Europe as well too. I think 2017. All right, as you can see right there, beautiful people, great husband, great wife, and just nice people. And she's there doing a Facebook Live. She does not speak English. Okay, guys, she does not speak English. That is one of my things that I want to stress here. There is no excuse for not doing this business. If somebody can do this business, and you can see this is an old screenshot of her back office, she has earned much more money than that, $25,500 for somebody that doesn't speak English. And her sponsor in the business, or her, what they call it, her upline in the business, many of them have made way over $100,000, and most of their group does not speak English. And they're not, I mean, I can't say that they're not exceptional, which they are, but many of them are doing that. So I ask you, for those people that do speak English, what's your excuse, right? The next product up from that is a $1,000 product called the Vertex Pro with a $100 license fee, and the top product is a $2,000 product, which is called Vertex Live, which is a $500 license fee for a total of $2,500. And that's where we give you live events, and we have live events. So actually, we're scheduling a live event in November here in New York City, okay? And if you're part of the Vertex Live, you get to come to that for $50. The normal price for that is $1,000, $997, okay? If you're part of Vertex Live, it's $49.95 to get here, just to pay for incidentals and food and things like that, okay? We'll announce the dates of that coming up. So what do we sell? E-learning, click and play, watch and learn, okay? E-learning. The e-learning market is over $100 billion a year and growing. I think it's close to 200 billion right now, okay? The e-learning market is huge, and one of the things you want to do is get in front of a wave, because that's going to push you to incomes that you wouldn't normally get, okay?
Hey, what's happening? This is your boy, Mike Williams. I'm shooting this quick video because this online marketing system has drastically changed my life over the course of the last 10 years. Utilizing online marketing and putting systems into place that literally do all the selling and telling for you has allowed me to have days between $250, $500, $1,000 days, just simply utilizing the system, following the instructions, and doing everything that I need to do to make it happen. I went from living in a 2-bedroom apartment to a 3,000 square foot home, working out of my own home office due to the power and the nature of online marketing. So if you want to have the opportunity to learn exactly what I've been doing, utilizing this system, I want you to go ahead and follow the instructions so that you too can have the same exact system, the same exact instructions to go ahead and create the life that you desire, create the life of your dreams, and make everything happen with an automated marketing system. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
So guys, this is the back office that you would see as you come on board. And this is the demo account.
All right, guys, we're going to go through the back office here. This is the dashboard of a demo account. And if you go to your products on the left, you'll see that every one of these has an unlock button except for the Vertex Live. And this is how you'll know if you have a product that has been paid for or not, if you can get access. So thus, this one is not paid for and not active. The other ones are. So we can start at the Elevation product. And you'll be able to see if you scroll down, all of these are video content of different topics. And you can click on them and also expand if you click over here as well too. So if you go like this and then click play.
Good morning, networker.
Okay.
I think I turned it off.
Okay, and that's how they play. So if you go with another one, Elevation Elite, same type of thing, and they go extend way down there. Click play.
Effective video marketing in a nutshell. What exactly is effective video marketing? What's the big deal? Well,
All right, and the same type of thing on each one of the product levels. Vertex, as you can see, the products are extensive, and each one of these videos is well over an hour. So most videos are about 45 minutes to an hour and a half a piece. And if you go here to Vertex Elite, okay, now you're getting into live courses here. These are live courses that are recorded. And then we'll go to the Pro, which is the last one here that's paid. And you'll see many, many, many courses over here as well too. 45 minutes is a short one right here. An hour and 2 minutes, an hour and 19 minutes. So you can see the courses are quite extensive.
Now, guys, we are expanding on those courses. So we're going to be adding a lot of new courses in probably the next week. Okay. So let's give just a basic overview on the product price points that we have. Elevation is $30. You'll see over here, when I just went through some of the listings of some of the titles that are on there. The Elevation Elite, $110. Vertex, $275. Vertex Elite, $550. Vertex Pro, $1,100. And again, you see the titles that are flashing in front of you on the screen. And I'm just doing it quickly so you can see them on the website. If you go to the main website, Vertex Live, $2,000 with a $500 license fee. And we have a bonus. If you're at the $500 product level, the Vertex Elite or higher, you get the endless lead system. We paid $5,000 for that product to offer it to you and give it to you for free. Okay. But we had an agreement that we could only give it to people at a certain product level or higher. And that's how to be able to generate leads on Facebook. That is in the product section. So if you haven't started to watch that, please do that. All right. You get lead generation funnels. And of course, our Facebook group, which is awesome. And we have a great culture. Okay. This is at our last or one of our last live events. Michael Mansell, that's his wife, Lauren, people over here at the event. We just have a great time. So let's talk about the money, guys. Let's wrap it up, talk about the money, because I know that's why a lot of you are here, okay? You have huge, I'm talking huge, it is upwards of $90 net, excuse me, for sharing the products, okay? So really the key is in your hands. Maximum money, that's what I'm saying. Maximum upside, low downside, okay? Just point people to the video.
Hey guys, Rosie here, and I'm excited to be delivering this video success testimonial for Mr. Peter Wolfing. You guys, let me give you just a little glimpse into how my life used to be, so you can fully understand how Peter Wolfing and his program has made the impact that his program has made on my life. Okay, I used to work in customer service in Hawaii. I was living paycheck to paycheck, barely paycheck to paycheck. We used to be on welfare, and life was hard. You know, if you're a parent and you're in that situation, trust me, I know what you feel. It was hard on me. And when I got into digital marketing, I took off. It was just like, bam, it completely changed my life. So I know if you're watching this video from the bottom of my heart, I know that he can help you change your life. And I know the program that he's, wanting you to get into can help you change your life as well. Again, from the bottom of my heart, this man has changed my life. And I know that he'll be able to impact yours. Take care, guys. Aloha.
So this is how the compensation structure works, because in this system, we have leverage. Okay, so you come on board, and really the product level at this point right now is irrelevant. I just want to show you the mechanics. The first person that you come on board, that you bring on board, okay, let's say that her name is Anne. Anne is your first person, so she's your keeper. That is very, very important. That's called the reverse one-up system. So if you come on board for $1,000 with a $100 license fee, the first person that comes on board is Anne. Anne is going to pay you $1,000. So you've made $1,000 back with just one sale. Pretty much break even, wouldn't you say? All right. So that's why this system is really, really low risk. You have to ask yourself, do you think you can find one person? Out of all the people on this planet, can you find one person? And if you can, you pretty much have a free and clear business, because there are no monthly fees. She brings in one person, okay? Let's just say her name is Brenda. Okay, that's her first sale. She stays with Ann because everybody keeps their first person. Then she brings in the next person in, who is Carol. Carol is her second person. The second person that anyone brings in on the product level they join is going to pass up to the person above them. So she now passes up to you, and you now get paid $1,000 on Carol. Okay, that's the second person that passes up. Okay, now the next person that comes on, let's say, is Derek. Derek is her third person. He stays with her because every person beyond the third person stays with you. You only give up one sale, which is the second sale at the product level you join, right? And guess what's going to happen? All the people that you receive as a pass up, when they bring in their second person, you're going to get them as well too. And it is a self-perpetuation system. Now, as you can see, this has nothing to do with a pyramid. This does not resemble a pyramid at all, because you can't do a pyramid if you're making 100% of the product sale yourself. It's not divided up into multiple product levels, not even multi-level, okay? So no monthly fees. One sale gets you your product cost back 100%.
Hi, my name is David Deco, and I want to share with you my personal results with the Easy1Up system and my overall experience with Peter Wolfing and multiplex systems. They have been responsible for tens of thousands of dollars in revenue and income for my personal business. Their content is top notch. I would highly, highly recommend it. In fact, it's almost a mandatory type of training that you need to go through if you want to take your business to any kind of level in the online space or even in the offline space. It's cutting edge marketing information. It's going to help you really understand what is it that you need to do to take your business to the next level. It helped me and many, many of my team members take on leaderboards, complete leaderboards within companies, just with the information that's in this program. It is absolutely gets my highest recommendation. It's been responsible for, again, tens of thousands of dollars in my own personal experience. And in fact, my team members are already earning. I have one team member that just his first month already made over $10,000 with this system. And I have multiple people who have done the same. So I give it my highest recommendation. I normally don't shoot these types of videos at all, but when I have something I need to say, this has to be done. So I highly recommend this. Anyone who's looking to get any kind of product from multiplex systems or anything by Peter Wolfing or by Peter Wolfing's team, I highly, highly recommend it, because These guys are absolute experts at what they do, and I can't recommend it enough. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. This is David Deco. Bye for now.
So this is the 10-week challenge. Now, if 10 weeks scares you, replace weeks with months, okay? Are you ready to take the challenge? Type in yes if you're ready to take the challenge in the chat. All right, now here's my disclaimer. Just in case you're skeptical, this is just an example to show the compensation plan mechanics. No income is suggested or guaranteed. Any income that may be earned will vary from person to person and depends on many factors. Okay, this is just to show mechanics on how it works, okay? So you have a working knowledge. So let's take it, again, you can take week, month, whatever your time horizon is, but we'll use week here, okay? Let's just say you're at the Vertex Live product level, which is the 2,500 level. Every sale makes $2,000, okay? You bring in your first person, right? The first person now goes to you, which is $2,000. That's key. Think of this for a second. This is why the risk is like almost non-existent. Can you find one person, right? So if one person finds one person, finds one person, finds one person, right? All of those people have a free business because it's all going underneath each other. See what I'm saying? That first person who finds one, The key in this program is for you to find two and help them find two, right? And if you want to make it even simpler, find one, help them find two, because you're going to get the second person. Find one, help them find two, then find another one, help them find two. You do that simple process, you will have no problem making money. Okay? So your first sale pays you $2,000. That's $2,000 to you. Week number 2, right? Your second sale is a pass up to your sponsor, so you don't make any money on your second sale. Bummer, right? You feel like, oh, I just lost $2,000. No, wait until the end. Okay, that's your qualifying sale. Now, the third person pays you $2,000. Good luck, you've made $4,000. Now, in week number 4, the fourth person pays you $2,000. You've made $6,000. Week number 5, again, you get it right, $8,000. Week number 6, and this is just one person a week or a month, whatever your time horizon is, you made $10,000. Week number 7, you made $12,000 in less than 2 months. Would $12,000 change your life? Absolutely, right? Week number 8, you've made $14,000. Week number 9, you've made $16,000. And your 10-week challenge, week number 10, you've made $18,000. Now, that would be great if that's all you made. But the mechanics of the compensation plan say that all the people that you bring in, when they bring in their second person, who's going to get it? You are going to get it. Okay, so there's more. Okay, what if your personally sponsored members did the same? Add $2,000 for every second sale pass up you receive. So again, here you go. You have 10 people. I'm sorry, 9 sales, right? Because the second one passes up. They find 3, 1 goes up to you. They find 3, 1 goes up to you. They find 3, 1 goes up to you, right? It's because the second one is going up. Really, they don't even have to find 3. They find 2 because one of them is going up to you. And that happens over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, and plus now all the people that pass up to you as a second sale, when they bring in their second sale, they're going to go to you too. So even if the people are a pass up to you, see all the number 2s here? These are pass ups, okay? Treat them as if you personally sponsor them, because when they bring in their second sale, you're going to get them too. And it keeps on multiplying laterally, not down, but laterally, okay? That's the power of the pass up. It's like finding money. It's like finding a $1,000 bill or $2,000 bill in your pocket. You know how good it feels when you find a $20 bill you don't expect? Well, imagine if you had a $2,000 bill, right, in your pocket. That's how great this is. So now at the same time, you can also sell all the other products, because every product below the one you buy is included, and you don't have to give a pass up either. You only give the pass up at the product level you join. So the $1,000 level, 500, 250, 125, you keep everything, because not everybody's going to come into 2,000. I understand that. So when you're sponsoring people, you're going to get a 500, 1,000, a 100, a 25, a 25, a 25, a 25, 100, a 500, 1,000, 250, right? And sprinkle in a few 2,000s there, right? You keep all of that with no pass ups, because you only give the pass up at the product level you join. Very important.
Hey, Scott Darvin here.
Just want to give a quick shout out to the Easy1Up company and Peter Wolfing. They put together a great system that has earned me over $30,000 in 2 months. So I'm here live from my home right now. It allows me to have time freedom. Easy1Up has great products, great educational products, and it teaches people how to finally get out of the rat race and earn a very lucrative income from home. All right, guys, have a great day, and bye for now.
So some of the things you're going to think of or you're going to experience, is this one of those things? I mentioned that. Of course not, right? 21-year-old company, established, not even, this is not multi-level. This is not one of those things at all. It makes perfect business sense. You're selling products. Or I heard this or I heard that. You heard it's one of those things from John's cousin's uncles who joined Amway for 2 weeks and quit. So it means it's one of those things, right? Get over it. It's not, okay? Do we give help? Yes, we give help. Now, the company can only help so much because we only get a very small portion of the proceeds that come in. The members can help, their team can help, but we have a fantastic Facebook group. If you're a member and you're not part of the Facebook group, please go in your back office, join the Facebook group, because the members help each other extensively on there. So there is a lot of help, okay? Do I have to talk to people? Well, you don't have to talk to people, but it sure helps if you do talk to people, okay? You can send people through traffic and postcards and stuff and never talk to a single person and make money. Yes, it can happen. But if you want to, and this is brutally honest for you, if you step out of your comfort zone and just talk to somebody and point them to the video, you're going to get a lot more sales. You're going to do a lot better. So do you have to? No. Should you? Probably. Yes, if you want to do better. Again, this is a question I asked at the beginning. Can I really do this? Did I say anything today that you can't do? Can you point to a video? Can you follow simple directions? That's it. There is, again, this is not a sprint. It is a marathon. There are no monthly fees. There's no, oh my God, I got to make volume, things like that. No, it's not. Okay?
Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington, one of the original investors on Shark Tank. I was also one of the inventors of the infomercial, and I pioneered the As-Seen TV business model. I've also been involved with more than a dozen public companies and have launched over 500 products that have generated more than $5 billion in sales. Now, investing in myself has been the secret ingredient to all my success, and I encourage you to follow an expert in that area. People are always asking me for advice and where to go to get to the next level in their business and their lives. And before I recommend something specific, I always ask if they're ready on the inside. Now, I know from a personal experience that investing in developing yourself first is the absolute best way to get where you want to go. And Peter Wolfing has close to 3 decades of experience in the $100 billion e-learning space. He's an expert trainer, mentor, and author of multiple books. One is co-authored with Brian Tracy titled The Will to Win and is destined to be a bestseller. Peter will also be featured on Times Square TV Live to be aired on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. And over the past 2 decades, Peter has developed online platforms that have attracted a membership base of over 2 million people around the globe. He's been called the Uber of his industry because he's an out-of-the-box thinker and has revolutionized and streamlined the online home-based business model. I know you're going to love it.
Kevin Harrington. So pros and cons, you can design your life or live by default. You can join an amazing team, an amazing culture, or you can wing it. You have a 20-year track record of success that you can join, or you can wing it and do trial and error on your own. You have low risk and high reward, or you can join the traditional business and have over 90% business fail rate. You can do something good by changing the world, or stay in your own bubble and never try anything. Up to you guys. Again, simple as 1, 2, 3. So let's sum everything up. The Elevation product package, Elevation Elite, Vertex Elite, Vertex Elite, Vertex Pro, Vertex Live. These are the product price points with the license fee, again, one-time purchase. all the lesser priced products are included from the one you purchase. So let's say you come in at the Vertex Live, all of the ones below it are included. So it's like if you're paying $2,500, it's like you're getting $1,100 free, $550 free, $275 free, $110 free, and $30 free. Okay. All right. And the license fees are included as well too. All right. Plus, I mentioned this before, no second pass up is required on the lesser price products, only the product price point that you join. So Easy1Up equals simplicity. Again, do I have the money? I don't have the money. It's irrelevant. $30 to get you started. Plus also, let me just back up here for a second. If you're going to get paid the money for the product that you paid to join on the very first sale, why do you have to join at $25 or $30 anyway? Because all you need is one sale, right? So consider going as high as you can go without stressing you out, right? You're going to get all the lower ones for free. You create an amazing story that you can tell other people when you talk to them. And then you need one sale to be able to make your dreams come true. Let me ask you a question. Would it be easier to join at $250 or $25 and have to make 10 sales when you make one sale at $250 versus 10? Multiply that out for 1,000. Would you rather do 40 sales at 25 or one sale at 1,000? See what I mean? If you think in terms of that, the money to come in at each product level is irrelevant because all you need is one, right? Now, we also have a layaway program for those people that are really want to do this, and the only reason why they can't is because the financial is just not there, okay? We have what they call a layaway program. Everybody qualifies, no social security number needed, no FICO score needed, and it's global, okay? The only thing you need is to have a checking account or a credit card to draft the monthly term from. And it's either 12 or 24 months, your choice. The average interest rate is about 17 to 18%. It's going down actually to 16 and change. So it varies a little bit, but it's very competitive. And you have to pay 25 to 50% down. Now, this is up to the person that's bringing you into the program, whether they take 25 or 50%. And this is only available at the $1,000 product level or higher, okay? Now, if you're going to use this, and I don't suggest it for everybody, but if you're going to use this, I would come into a higher product price point, then go higher with this program, okay? So you do this term and you go up, it's up to the next higher bracket with this program. That's how I would leverage it, because you're leveraging other people's money, right? There's no prepayment penalty. So we say that, hey, listen, you make a few sales, just pay it off. There's no prepayment penalty. And you also get activated immediately at the higher price point, even though you physically haven't paid for it yet. So let's say you come in you pay for the $1,000 product price point, then you want to go to the VIP at $2,500. You've already put the money down for the 1,000. You finance the rest for say 2 years, right? Then we're going to put you at the $2,500 level. You can earn money at the $2,500 level, and then you just pay it off month after month. Makes sense, right? You make 2 or 3 sales, you pay the whole thing off. Makes sense, right? And everybody qualifies, right? Everybody qualifies. Now, the other way to do it is traditional financing. There's many, many options on the internet. There's crowdfunding, Lending Club. I've used them, okay? That's where you don't have to put any money down. And it's based on your FICO score, your credit history, and things like that. The other one has none of that, okay? So it's a balance depending on what you're looking for, okay? And there's another one called SBS financing. There's this typo there, it's financing. There's an extra I in there, I'll have to fix that. But there's a lot more than just these two out there. And thus, if you have a problem even putting the money down, then you can use one of these, and there's many other ones out there. So why should you take action now? Guys, the timing is now. E-learning is hot. Internet marketing is hot. Entrepreneurship, it's actually cool to be an entrepreneur right now. This program is so good. It's time, true, tested, supported by our company for 21 years. It works. It just flat out works. The only thing that is a question here is you. You're the X factor. Are you going to work it? Or are you going to say, not for me? And that's possible. But look at all the testimonials we've had. Look at all the people that are having success. And again, no monthly fees. So guys, thank you so much for this presentation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off my screen, and I'm going to see if anyone has any questions. And if anyone as a member would like to come out and say anything, please do so. You can unmute your line. Let me just make sure that I set that up that you guys can do that. Let me figure out where the heck I'm supposed to do that again. I forgot. Got a great crew. Here we go. All right, so now I've set it up so this way, if you want, you can actually unmute your line if you want to come out, if you're one of the members. And I haven't asked anybody to come out. This is all voluntary. So I haven't asked one person to come out and say a thing. So let's see if we have anybody that would like to come out and just give a quick testimonial on their business.
Hi, Peter. I'm here. It's Mandy over in Greece.
In Greece. Mandy, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. I just want to say I love the simplicity of this. I see some of my team on here, and you know, James, for example, when he wanted to join, he looked at this and, well, I'll come in at the lower level. This is just an example of how it goes. And then we had a chat, and he said, that's so silly. I'm coming in there. I'm up at the top. And since then, I've just watched him evolve. And this is what happened with myself, and it's what's happening with others. It is so simple, Peter. The duplication, replication, and there's just no headache to it. You said do it in 15-minute slots. It's addictive. Sometimes those 15 minutes grow, but you just put it on your own time scale. I'm over in Greece. I'm on an island where the internet is so low and so difficult to get. I'm one of the few homes with it. If I can do this in Greece, where I don't even speak the language, anyone who is in a face-to-face English-speaking country, or look at Vietnam. It's just amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a great point. And I can see just by skimming over the names, we have so many people from Vietnam. Hey, my Vietnam crew, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. And Peter. People from Nepal. Who just said something?
Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. I wanted to say something.
Oh, Dee, how you doing, Dee?
Hey, what's going on? I just wanted to kind of let you guys know. I know a lot of times, it's like beginners who are starting, but just kind of give you my story or whatever with Easy1Up. When I started online, I literally did not know how to do a Facebook Live. Honestly, I'm not even lying. I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know anything about autoresponders or anything that you learn with Easy1Up. I didn't have success at first. Before Easy1Up, I didn't have success. But one of the reasons that drew me to Easy1Up, and I'm just being straight up 100% honest with you guys, is because once I, failed for like the first 6 months, I realized that what I was missing was understanding how to market. And one of the things that drew me to Easy1Up was the product side. I know we talk about the income and everything like that, but guys, really look at the product side, because you're going to need to know those things that Easy1Up offers. And I literally bought it for that reason. And just to kind of give you an idea of where I was coming from, I wasn't coming from having money to do it. I swear, when I joined, I was teetering between, do I do the 500 and kind of, play it safe, so to speak? And I was looking at all the videos and stuff like that. I literally had to put it on a credit card to do the $1,000 level. So when you're talking about, playing it safe versus going in as much as you can, that's what I did. I literally put it on a credit card. I prayed about that thing, whether you're religious or not. I'm just letting you know what I did. I prayed about that thing, and I put it on a credit card to come in at the $1,000 level. So it cost me a total of $1,100. And I said, man, there's no turning back. I'm going to do it. This is what it is. But I literally did not know how to do any of this stuff. Zoom, even all this stuff was new to me. I was coming from the mechanic field, and mechanics, we're not really technical like that. So as you guys are thinking, oh, I don't know how to, put together funnels and stuff. Literally, you don't have to know all that stuff. It's not what you think. You just get plugged in, go in at what you like Peter said, don't, kill yourself, but stretch a little bit, because it's going to be worth it. If you're willing to put in the effort, ask the questions, and do what's necessary, it's going to be worth it. And don't think about all the stuff that you don't know, because I promise you, I didn't even know this stuff existed. I was that person talking about everything was a scam. I promise you, but when I got plugged into it, I, asked questions in a group, looked on YouTube, found out information, and I actually dug into the videos in the back office. So don't count out what, don't count that out of what you actually buy. Don't be that person, buy something, never look at it, and then want to blame the product for it not working. You know what I mean? The product is good, regardless of what, Peter said, he's updated some things, but there's a lot of information in there that can help you even as a beginner, because it helped me. And I'm just being straight up. This is not paid or anything like that. And y'all know I shoot from the hip. I'm just being straight up. So just want to encourage all you guys, if you are beginners, you know, definitely look at this and take it serious. That's
Well,
it.
Dee, I got to tell you, and I got to give you some kudos because you've come a long way. And if you look on the Facebook group, you are all over the place back there.
Yeah.
You are posting all over the place. And that's just goes to show you somebody that just kind of burned all the ships and say, listen, there's no way back. I'm going, right? And I'm going to learn. And you did it. And you did it. So congratulations. And I'm so proud of you. It's very, very proud of you. Thank you so much. And you're going to do great things for many, many years to come. So dynamite, dynamite. So guys, anyone else would like to step out and just say a few words before we close down the Zoom today? Don't be shy. That's what's being